Many of us have some difficulties, or at least some challenges, in deciding what we're going to do on a given day. If you take a look at the Stephen Covey 4-quadrant example, in the upper left-hand corner there's urgent and important, but that's where we're always responding to the bell. We always have something, fire that we have to put out. Whereas if we're serious about developing our business and making money, we have to be in the upper right-hand corner, which is important but not urgent. In other words, we have some time to think about what we need to do and to plan ahead to get it done. So what are some of the criteria that we might use in deciding what to do on any given day? Well, first, take a look at external deadlines. In our case, what are some of the deadlines imposed by courts, by the rules of professional conduct, by the statute of limitations and the like? What are our external deadlines that govern what we do and by when we do it? Next, how fast can we develop a revenue stream? In other words, you might want to think about doing that which creates revenue now ahead of that which creates revenue 30 days from now or a year from now. So take a look at your revenue producers and how fast they actually produce that revenue. A third factor to consider when deciding what to do today is what's called removal of impediments. If we can do something today that will remove an impediment to our doing something else tomorrow, it might be appropriate for us to do that right away. Another criterion that we might consider is what's satisfying. You know, what do we want to do? What gives us joy and pleasure in working in our practice? Do you like to do preparation of complaints? Do you like to do the negotiating? What is it that you really enjoy doing? And put that higher up on your list. Another item to consider is the best leverage of the resources. In other words, if you can do something today that will impact 3 or 4 different areas, rather than doing something today that will impact only one other area, you've in effect leveraged your resources more effectively. So consider that when you're thinking about what you want to do today. Next is building future a revenue stream. What can you do today that will enhance your potential, whether it be a revenue stream or a skill enhancement or the size of your law firm? What can you do today that will enhance your future potential? And last but certainly not least, what can you do today to build your capacity so that you can take on more clients, more matters? These are all issues of how you can decide what to do today. And this is an important criterion for your time management. Time management is an important issue, but it's a misnomer because we really cannot manage time. There are 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 52 days in a year, 365 days in a year. There are a given amount of minutes available to us. We cannot manage them. What we can do is address and manage our priorities. And the criteria that I suggested to you in this session will help you manage your priorities. Thanks for joining us.